Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Steve McCauley coming with another video. We had another VGC 2016 Wi-Fi battle here on the battle spot. And today, if you take a look at my opponent's team, it's relatively interesting. You got the Sceptile and the Infernape. I only remember one of the other Pokemon he had. It was Stealfox. So I mean, it's a relatively interesting team, probably to take advantage of the Sun boosts from Groudon. So pretty interesting team. I've seen Infernape, I haven't seen Sceptile. It was the only Mega option on his team, so I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely bringing Porygon 2 here, so if he Mega Evolves, I can just take him out with an Ice Beam. I didn't think it was too important to bring Aegislash. It didn't really hit anything on his team, just would have been for Wide Guard support, and Cresselia also wouldn't have done much. So here I chose the Mega Venusaur and the Dialga, just in case, or for the Mega Sceptile as well. But you guys are in for pretty good battle, and we're going to go ahead and get this one started. And it was a little interesting to see some of these Pokemon, because I, like with the Sceptile, seeing he was going to Mega Evolve the whole time. I was like, well, when's it going to Mega Evolve? Especially now here that he starts it out. So I decided to go with my two, we could say, anti-dragon things, Pokemon. And with my download, I only get the attack boost, which is unfortunate, but if he Mega Evolves, I'm still going to be able to take him out. And here I was expecting a Fake Out, but he just goes straight for the close combat. So, a risky move here. And now I go for the Earth Power on him and the Ice Beam on the Sceptile. And so now I know that the Earth Power is definitely going to take him out, so he has a Focus Sash. Since with that special defense drop, he's definitely going down. And interesting, the Sceptile here goes for Sunny Day to set up the Sun. So I don't know why he wouldn't have just led with Groudon. Maybe he thought I was going to lead with one of these two, and he was just going to close combat. But my Pokemon are a little bit bulkier than normal. Excuse me, here I go for the Trick Room, because I was expecting a possible Mega Evolution and Protect from the Sceptile. And we see that his Primal Groudon is going to come out. So good positioning for us, because I can just go for another Earth Power on the Groudon and a Nice Beam on the Sceptile slot. So really good positioning here for us. And the Sun was already up, but I mean, who knows what kind of moves this Sceptile is going to have. I just go straight up for the Ice Beam. I'm not going to take any chances, no protects. I'm just going to go full offensive here to get some damage off. And so with the download boost, if I got the special attack boost, I would have taken out that Sceptile right there, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. And you see that the Earth Power almost takes out this Primal Groudon as well. So we're going to see the Precipice Weights here. Probably going to, or obviously he wants to take out the Dialga. And unfortunately, we don't live even with the Shukaberry Eat. They usually do about half damage, so I wasn't expecting that. I thought maybe it was possible depending on how he was EV'd. We see the Dragon Claw here, so I mean, I'm pretty sure that it's his Mega Evolution. We see it does nothing, even though he got a critical hit. Without that stab, no damage. So here I decided to set in Venusaur to get the Chlorophyll boost. Actually, no, I was thinking that, but then I realized Trick Room was up. So I realized that was sort of a mistake on my part to send him out right there, because I was like, well, I just made him fast, and I'm under Trick Room. I want to be as slow as possible. So my opponent ends up switching out his Groudon for Kyogre, which I found kind of a misplay on my opponent's part, because he wanted the Sun up. He wouldn't want the Rain up. And also, we see, or I go for the Mega Evolution here. I'm like, oh crap, well, I gotta get my speed down, I gotta get rid of this Chlorophyll ability so I can perform well under Trick Room. And with his Pokemon, they were at low HP, so I mean, it wasn't that much of a tough decision on what to do. So I go for the Ice Beam on the Groudon slot. I was gonna do it on the Groudon slot, and here we see Solar Beam. So I mean, if he was gonna Solar Beam, I don't know if he misplayed or misclicked or what. But I mean, that just made no sense since he switched out. So I just go for the safe Sludge Bomb there, and because I didn't want to go for the Frenzy Plant, so I went for the Sludge Bomb onto Sceptile instead of Groudon, so I could get the neutral damage instead of resisted damage. So the Groudon's going to come back in, and the Sun comes back up. So I think that would have been a misplay or a misclick or something on my opponent's part, because it move didn't really make much sense. Here I go for the Recover, because I know Trick Room's going to expire soon, and I want to set it up again. And I just go for the safe Sludge Bomb here on the Groudon, because there's not much this Kyogre can do to my Venusaur, which is why I love Mega Venusaur. So here we see the Water Spout. So it was a good prediction on his part. I mean, he did get kind of lucky that I went for Groudon, but I mean, it did make sense that that's what I was going to do. And you see, he gets the crit on Venusaur, but that still does nothing to my Mega Venusaur, and I think he's at full HP on the Kyogre, so just some all in all bulk against, and just it's a good counter to the Primal Kyogre in a one-on-one. Obviously, this is a 2-on-2, so if he brings in something like a Rayquaza or even something like a Mewtwo or a Talonflame or a Kangaskhan. So here we're just going to go for the Frenzy Point. We don't take it out, so this is the second one. In the last video, I didn't take it out either. But so here the Twisted Dimension is going to return back to normal. He just goes for the Ice Beam. It's on the Groudon. I don't know, just to do a little bit of damage. He gets the crit. We still see it doesn't do that much damage. I just go for the safe Fire Punch here. I don't want to risk a Precipice Blade's miss. So since my Venusaur had to recharge that turn. So pretty good. It was an interesting team by my opponent. I still think that I don't know if it was a misplay or a misclick or what, but he really made a big mistake by switching out his Groudon for Kyogre, because it just made Kyogre take some unnecessary damage and switch up the weather and stuff like that. So that's it. It was dual Primal team, but in my opinion, it didn't really have the support necessary. It didn't have like Tailwind support or Trick Room support or Prankster support or any sort of speed control. So that's why I was able to win, because I had the only speed control in the game with the Trick Room. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys get any suggestions. If you guys want, also let me know if you guys get any suggestions of anything you want me to do video-wise. Like maybe you want to see some single battles, or maybe you want to see 6-on-6 double battles, some triple battles. Maybe you want me to play some specific games. Go ahead and let me know in the comments section. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.